Most studies agree on a Cretaceous age for the most recent common ancestor of modern birds, but estimates range from the early Cretaceous to the latest Cretaceous. Similarly, there is no agreement on whether most of the early diversification of modern birds occurred in the Cretaceous and associated with breakup of the supercontinent Gondwana, or occurred later and potentially as a consequence of the Cretaceous-Paleogene extinction event. This disagreement is in part caused by a divergence in the evidence. Most molecular dating studies suggests a Cretaceous evolutionary radiation, while fossil evidence points to a Cenozoic radiation. The so-called rocks versus clocks controversy. Quote, "The discovery of Vegavis from the Maastrichtian. The last stage of the late Cretaceous proved that the diversification of modern birds started before the Cenozoic era. The affinities of an earlier fossil, the possible Galliform Ostenornis lentis, dated to about 85 million years ago, are still too controversial to provide a fossil evidence of modern bird diversification." In 2020, Asteriornis from the Maastrichtian was described. It appears to be a close relative of Galloncerai, the earliest diverging lineage within Neonathae. Attempts to reconcile molecular and fossil evidence using genomic-scale DNA data and comprehensive fossil information have not resolved the controversy. However, a 2015 estimate that used a new method for calibrating molecular clocks confirmed that while modern birds originated early in the late Cretaceous, likely in western Gondwana, a pulse of diversification in all major groups occurred around the Cretaceous-Paleogene extinction event. Modern birds would have expanded from West Gondwana through two routes. One route was an Antarctic interchange in the Paleogene. The other route was probably via Paleocene land bridges between South American and North America, which allowed for the rapid expansion and diversification of neorniths into the Holarctic and Paleotropics. On the other hand, the occurrence of Asteriornis in the Northern Hemisphere suggests that neorniths dispersed out of East Gondwana before the Paleocene.